Reform want to run the country, but you're being sold a revolution that's actually just a retirement plan for the same incompetent politicians who broke the country in the first place. The stakes aren't just political theatre, it's whether any opposition party in this country actually has the backbone to answer the difficult question without crying about it. So in this video, we're going to look at the way that they react to a single question about their own policy proves that they aren't ready to lead, and they're barely ready to follow. So Reform's big announcement today is that Nadhim Zahawi has defected to Reform. Yeah, this guy. The man that is completely always going to be a Conservative. The man who was once Chancellor for about 5 minutes and Chairman of the Conservative Party has decided the best way to fight the establishment is to join another establishment. It's a classic move. When you fail at the main gig, you don't retire, you just go to the spin-off show, I suppose. But let's look at the press conference. You've got the press there, and Tony Dyer from The Telegraph decides to do his job. He asks a question about a doctor who Reform platformed at their conference, and who apparently, according to Dr. David Bull, their new chairman, helped write Reform's health policy, who's allegedly claimed that COVID vaccines caused the king's cancer. Now, whether you agree with that doctor or not isn't the point. The point is the response. Reform brands itself as the party of free speech, the party of the common sense, the party that isn't afraid of the mainstream media. So how do they handle a tough question about their own internal inconsistencies? Do they debate it? Do they clarify? No, they act like a corporate HR department on a power trip.
Hello, Tony Dyer from The Telegraph. Mrs. Zahawi, on this point about COVID vaccines, I hear the point about free speech, but the doctor previously mentioned told Reform's conference that the vaccines that you rolled out may have caused the king's cancer. And he was described by David Bull as someone who worked with him to write Reform's health policy. So do you reject those views? And if they have shaped Reform's health policy, will you try to change it?
I think you'll find David Bull actually spoke about vaccines on Friday night at our event that we held down at the Excel Centre with just shy of 3,000 people launching our London campaign. And I think you'll find, if you look at what Dr. David Bull, our chairman, said, how proud he was of the work, actually for centuries, that London had done and led the way in with vaccines. And as Nadhim said previously, you know, we get all sorts of speakers from all over the world, some of whom have different opinions.
Can I just come in? Tony,
please.
I expected more from you, right? That was a really stupid question, right? And it doesn't even deserve an answer. So try again next time.
Right, Dan Bloom, Politico. I'm the nice guy here, you know, I mean...
Look at that. It was a really stupid question. This is the so-called anti-establishment movement, sitting at a press conference barking at a journalist for asking about their own policy writer. It's not very strong, really, is it? It's quite brittle. They deflect to Dr. David Bull and they waffle about different opinions. But the second it gets uncomfortable, they shut it down. And then there's Zahawi himself, the failed Tory, standing amidst the new hope. He fits right in, because this isn't a fresh start. It's the same old arrogance, the same refusal to be accountable, just wearing a turquoise tie instead of a blue one. They want your vote because they say that they're going to be different, but then when the heat is on, they treat you and the questions you deserve answers to with the exact same disdain that the party they've just left. So we have a new party populated by the old failures, silencing questions they don't like while preaching about freedom. And if they aren't shutting down the questions, well, they're just lying to you straight to your face, which you can see in the video that's on screen now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'll see you next time.